Hello, everyone. Hope you're well. I'm here talking to you about tapping. A bit nervous. I've been doing a bit of tapping and heart breathing to get myself in the mood to do this. So, I'm just going to explain some tapping to you here in my spare room. Like everyone's online at the moment, and if you see a lampshade growing out of my head, you'll know why it is. So, some of you may know what tapping is, emotional freedom technique. And it's just a way of getting in touch with your body using the acupuncture points that run through meridian points that run through our bodies that Chinese medicine has used for thousands of centuries, and now we use it on ourselves. And we mostly tap on our face, as far as under our arms. There are other tapping points, but we tend maybe not to use them. But at these times, during this current situation with the pandemic and the social distancing and so on, and the washing your hands, I'd suggest that if you're going to do some tapping, you do wash your hands. You don't have to tap on your face. You could tap just slightly away from your face. That's a good way of doing it. It's just as effective. And you could also use alternative techniques, which I'll demonstrate some of them for you now, that those of you who have done any tapping with me or with anyone else may not be aware of. But you still would tap on the side of your hand. I think, you'd have washed your hands beforehand and tap on the side of your hand. And some of the alternative ones you can tap under your arm, or you can tap here just sort of under your nipples, directly under your nipples if you're a man, but maybe where your bra strap is for if you're a woman. That's the liver point, and that's a very effective place to tap, and an alternative that you can use. You can also tap one of the called a triple warmer that we can use a lot, and it's very effective if we're feeling quite overwhelmed or upset or anything. Is just where your hands here, you just press, and you can tap. You can just sort of press on it, and it just it's like a reset button, if you like. It helps you regulate yourself, and it's very effective. There are other techniques that you do with this triple warmer here, but I'll show you those again. So just going through the tapping points. As I say, we start at the side of the hand. Either hand, there is no right or wrong way of tapping. Absolutely not. You just do it as it feels right for you, and that's the most important thing. Everything has to feel right for you. If it doesn't, just stop and take a breath and maybe start again. But you would start on the side of your hand, and you might have something that you want to look at. Say, even though I'm worried about whether I'll get the coronavirus, you might say, even though I'm worried about that, but that's okay. I love and accept myself. And the thing is to kind of balance out the problem, if you like, the even though I'm worried, with a positive thing like, it's okay. I love and accept myself. It just sort of, again, it's like a reset button. It just takes you back to where you want to be. So you tap, say, even though I'm a bit worried today, but that's okay. I love and accept myself as much as I can today. I love and accept myself. And the other tapping points, which are on the top of the head, they do it slightly differently in America, but here we tend to go to the top of the head. And as I said, if you don't want to touch yourself, top of the head is usually okay, but if you don't really want to touch yourself, you could just sort of hover above, and you're still helping yourself. So I'm just going to tap. You don't have to. Just see, I'm worried. You could say, I'm worried about the situation, and then you go here, say, this situation that I'm worried about, but I love and accept myself. And then the side of the eye, that's the gallbladder point. That's quite effective to tap. And then under the eye, which is the end of the stomach point in acupuncture, it comes to the end of your eye. And I find this very helpful, tapping under my eye. So here we go, just tapping under the eye. And then under the nose, all this worry that I have. Under your chin, just tapping. You can use 2 fingers, 1 finger. You can tap as many times as you like, but I suppose it's about 4 or 5 or 6 times that you tap. Say, all this worry that I have. And then here, this, in your sort of your collarbone, it's a very effective point. I think we instinctively often do this if we're feeling a bit stressed anyway. We sort of tap ourselves, or if you imagine when you tap a baby or someone on the back when they're distressed or crying, it's similar to that, but this is a very good point. It helps release a lot of anxiety we might be feeling, a lot of stress. So tapping here, and then underneath your arms is like the last place that we tap. And then, it's not the last point, what am I talking about? Then we can also tap on the side of the hand. There's lots of meridian points running, as you can imagine, running through your wrist all the way to the tips of your fingers. So you're tapping here and tapping on the side of your thumb, saying all this worry, just tapping to your small little finger. And that would be a round of tapping, which I've now shown you how to do. And then you would take a deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just imagine your breathing is an amazing way of calming yourself down for a start, especially if you count when you're taking breaths. But you could sort of breathe in all the good that you've done from the tapping round, and breathing out maybe all the rubbish, all the stuff from everybody else, all the worry and fear that you're picking up from other people. You could be breathing it out and letting it go. Okay, so we'll do another breath and we'll breathe in and breathe out. It's often good to breathe in through your nose, breathe out with your mouth open. Okay, that's brief little exercise in tapping. Okay, see you later. I'll do another one soon. Bye.